Hi, I'm John Belizaire, CEO of Soluna Holdings. I'd like to take you through a recent release we just put out about our November business update for November 2023. We have some forward-looking statements that I'm going to be making in this update, so I have to read you the legal preamble. The following content is completely qualified by the legal disclosures on the slide following this one. Our goal is to share with you some of our strategic thinking and financial analysis we are using to guide the growth of our business. The content is in line with our principles of being accountable and transparent with our shareholders, and we operate in a hyper-dynamic economic environment. That's a fancy way of saying things change quickly. What we're telling you here is based on our estimates and assumptions, which are our best guess, and we reserve the right to revise our point of view based on new information and changes in the business environment. And of course, despite an uncertain dynamic environment, we must plan and make operating and investment decisions. This presentation lays out some of that for your review. Here's the legal disclosure and disclaimer. So what I want to update you on is in the business update release for November, we give a key important update about our revenue model. Earlier this year, I put out a earnings power illustration, and that's the first time I reintroduced the business model for the company, where we focus on building these facilities that monetize renewable energy and wasted renewable energy. And then we look to monetize those assets that we build out, those data centers that we build out, in a number of different ways. There are four key areas, two of which we do today. And I'm proud to announce that we're expanding the revenue that we can generate from these facilities by adding ancillary services. In the release, you'll see that we're adding ancillary services to Project Dorothy. It's a key milestone in our revenue diversification plan, and it adds another turn to our business flywheel. As I've said a few times, our model is to monetize our data centers multiple ways and maximize our return on invested capital and deliver superior returns for our project and Soluna Holdings shareholders. So ancillary services really is about expanding our model to three drivers of revenue versus two before. So going back to our business flywheel here, we source low-cost curtailed power from IPPs or power partners. We build out data centers like Project Dorothy that have strong returns on invested capital. We attract customers to those facilities that pay us revenue to host machines or do other types of compute services in the facility. We're primarily Bitcoin focused at the moment. And what's exciting now is we're now adding this other revenue stream, which is providing ancillary services to the grid. And through those revenue streams, it allows us to grow assets under management, profits that grow over a fixed cost basis, and that can be reinvested to grow our pipeline, and then the flywheel begins again. Our data centers co-location with wind farms really demonstrates a responsible energy usage and really a visionary approach to increasing renewable penetration on the grid. And it's a win if you think about it in three key ways. We're adding grid resiliency by introducing a new capability beyond batteries that can help the grid to respond to activities on the grid that may have it need more power or less power, etc. We expand our revenue base. So we now have three key ways we can generate revenue, and we plan to add more. And of course, the wind farm benefits from this because we're consuming their curtailed energy, and we're turning in that into revenue for them, and allows them to really optimize the utilization of the energy of the wind farm because these companies are project companies too, and they need to build out their revenue. So this registration with ERCOT, we registered for ERCOT's demand response program, really establishes the company as a new key contributor to intelligent and flexible energy solutions. It's really helping to promote environmental and economic advantages for the state of Texas. And what's also exciting is that this new model is really focused on adding revenue. How it works is we're compensated to act the way we act, which is being a flexible load behind the meter, and we're paid in a dollars per megawatt basis. We project that to be just over $10 per megawatt hour in additional revenue to the project, and this will help us to deliver resiliency to the grid, and it also helps to reduce our power costs. If you express it in a power cost perspective, our power costs would now drop below the $20 per megawatt hour, making Soluna among the lowest cost players in the Bitcoin mining or Bitcoin hosting industry. Well, thanks for tuning in for this update. I want to thank all of our shareholders for continuing to be patient with us as we build out our company and reposition the company toward a growth path. And we've made lots of progress over the last quarter, and we continue to do so in this year, as you can see here. Until next time.